So that's great. I'm glad the sound came back. So as far as the Mahdi goes, what's really intriguing about this is they have these things that they're looking for. Now, again, we don't believe in these things, but they do, and so that's all that matters to them, right? So if they see somebody who fits that description as far as they're concerned, then they very well follow him and consider him to be the Messiah. Now, again, their Mahdi would, of course, be our anti-Messiah, right? Our Antichrist. And so here it says that Muhammad said that the Mahdi will be of my stock and will have a broad forehead, a prominent nose. He will fill the earth with equity and justice as it was filled with oppression and tyranny, and he will rule for, survey says, 7 years. 7 years. So we've got this prophecy in Ezekiel talking about 7 years following this sort of battle that happens. I don't even call it a full WAR, because they surround the city, as we see in Luke. As God says, when you surround the city, look up because your redemption draws near. So we're looking to get raptured out of here. Then they're excited because the rapture's happened. We're out of the way. And it could be that his father is taken out. Maybe that's by design. I mean, similar to the Q was taken out before the Chuckster took over, just conveniently at her 70-year mark. So it could be they do the same thing with Erdogan so that this guy can move in to the place. But they consider that he's going to be a younger guy, not based on this scripture, but other scriptures, that he'll have a broad forehead and a prominent nose. Well, another way that they put that prominent nose is they call it an aquiline nose. It says the Mahdi will have an aquiline nose. An aquiline nose is basically a nose that kind of breaks, that has a bend in it. And looking at his nose is very difficult to see because, again, there aren't many pictures. But looking from the side, it does look that there is a bit of a break toward the top, that it kind of goes down and then bends slightly and goes at a different angle from what I can see in this picture. And so I found that very intriguing, that he may indeed fit that. And he has a relatively broad forehead. It's certainly not a close to the brow forehead. And so he may indeed be someone who they feel fulfills what they're looking for in the Mahdi, and they're expecting him to come from Turkey.